What is up, YouTube? G3 Iron here, and a couple of days ago I warned everybody, I gave everybody a heads up, and there is no shame in this video. There is no shame whatsoever. I am not ashamed of making a shameless self-plug and self-promotion. Hey, stamp of approval, we got this one right. Nailed the timing pretty much down. Pretty excited about how we totally gave a legitimate heads up and a warning over the weekend. We said, hey, watch out. This is probably going to be the last weekend to do any kind of massive Exalt trading, because this is typically around the same time of the league where GGG does bot bans and where price manipulation and price fixing on Exalted orbs and the constant rise and trajectory of Exalted orbs starts to drop and come back a little bit towards where prices are at in Standard. And sure enough, it happened. It happened like 10 hours ago, 11 hours ago was when this happened. And I pulled up a couple of things here to discuss. So the first thing to discuss is just to show you on POE Ninja. Really quickly, this is what the curvature looks like over the last 10 days. You can see where we're sitting at right now, as is being reported by POE Ninja, that we are at a buy price of 127 and a sell price of 126 for Exalted orbs. That is down. Yesterday, I believe it was, at 140. It's where it was. And the day before, it had risen all the way up to 143. That was at its peak price, which that's pretty much what it was at the weekend. I was trading at like 135 to 140 on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm very, very excited that we nailed this one. For those of you that are excited and interested in the economics of PoE and in the trading aspect of PoE and how live markets interact with one another and live players interact with one another, and how massive, massive amounts of players interacting with one another then shapes data and makes impacts the effect of trading for everybody, then this is totally the video for you. So we're going to dive in really quickly here and take a look at a couple of different things. The first thing we're going to look at is this, which this was posted 11 hours ago, I guess, is when this was posted. This was posted by Love Rookie, and he posted it to the, of course, PoE subreddit. And he just posted this image, and he said, Autobot entering the coffin. Good job, GGG. And take a look at this. This is just a screenshot. So this guy went through and he had added all of these different accounts that he had reported. And like, look at that. It just shows, boom, all of these things leaving party, leaving the screen, leaving online. And you can see these are just, smash your keyboard names for the bots. These aren't people that are, role playing or even people that are memeing. These are just people smashing the keyboard to make a name on a bot. And you can just see that massive, massive wave. Now, not everybody is convinced that the Exalt price drop is just due to the ban wave, and I'll show you that. I'm going to evidence that for you right here. So this right here is a wonderful thread that's been live and around since 2017. That's the first page, I believe, the very first post. Yeah, January 8th of 2017 was when this guy, Sun L4 D2, started doing essentially Exalt price checking in a thread and wanted to just have a discussion about it and the shenanigans that were going on. And he updates it every league, which is really, really cool. So it's fun that there's 103 pages of discussion on Exalt orbs and on the shape of the market. So this is where the discussion was at yesterday. People saying, hey, nobody's done anything. The bots are too prevalent. The bots have flooded the market. We have 25 days to do this. That was October 18th at 4:43 p.m. And then somebody a minute later says it's down to 137. Then somebody says, what? 2 hours later, Sun L4 D2 says, what? People come to me to buy X for 130, which, remember, yesterday it was trading at like 140 to 144. Something happening? Down to 134 to 1 or so? Why is price going down? Ban wave? This was yesterday at 6:07. Yesterday at 6:11. No, the prices are down because demand is low, because people are leaving the game. What do you know? There are other factors than just fucking Russian bots. Okay. That's fine, Mr. Mustard. That really is cool. Thank you for sharing your opinion. You're just wrong on this. You're just wrong. Like, there's too much correlation here between these two factors. Bot ban comes in, Exalt prices drop. That's the way how it's worked. That's how it happened in Incursion. Literally a month and a half into the league, about the same time, boom, Bandwave, Exalt prices dropped about 10%. Bestiary, boom, month and a half into the league, about 6 weeks into the league, boom, bot Bandwave, Exalt prices dropped about 15% and actually came back to where they were in standard. Then in the previous league prior to that, I want to say it was Harbinger. The bot Bandwave was a little bit later. It was around the Christmas holidays. It was 2 months into the league, I believe was where it was, because Harbinger came out around Christmas. It was right before December. And boom, everything came down 2 months in. I forget what the percentage was on Harbinger. I don't have that good of a memory. But anyway, that's the point. So fantastic. There are other factors, people leaving the game, people stopping the game. But you know what? Yesterday at 6 p.m. was not when the majority or a significant number of the player base decided, oh, we're just all going to stop. And then all of the people offering services and trading services and all of the bots offering trading services all of a sudden simultaneously also decided, you know what? We're just going to stop as well. There was not groupthink hive mind activity at 6 p.m. Like that explanation for what happened is just not reasonable. So Unseen Spectacle says, I completely agree. I used to have a standing buy order for X listed even when it went up to 116. I stopped buying X entirely since they tried to push it to the 130s immediately after Ziz said on stream or podcast that he wouldn't be surprised X would go to 150 to 200C and delve softcore. Double post. 128. It's going down, down, down. So this was yesterday at midnight. Wait, so X chaos ratio isn't completely dictated by bots running chaos recipe? What a big surprise. So this guy's being sarcastic and saying, oh, see, it's not all about bots. It's actual people. Mustard saying, I knew I should have sold at 143. Damn it. Oh, well, doesn't matter a bunch. Then this guy at 12:53 says, hey, it does seem like there's a bot Bandwave. And this is him linking this particular post, which came out, again, 11 hours ago. So, again, this guy went through, Love Rookie went through and added all of these different bots that he had reported. He shows this account, which has been banned. And boom, like there's just very simple discussion. This explains why X dropped to 125, like overnight, within 3 hours. Like I just showed you the timeline from 4 until 6. It went from 140 to 137 all the way down into the 120s. And this guy memeing, they were up because of league mechanics. League mechanics. No, yes, they were up because of league mechanics, but they're also up because of bots. And when the bots leave the system, so does a bunch of currency that the bots were all holding. Okay. The other popular comment that I thought was fun was they're already back in Act 1, which that was just fun to note right here. This little comment.
I think we better get indoors. The Sand people are easily startled, but they'll soon be back, and in greater numbers.
The bots will be back, and in greater numbers. So anyway, there you go. They're already back in Act 1. So the bots are back, but they've had their impact on the economy. Taking a look live right now, they're at what, 127 is the buy order. So these are all price fixtures at 127. They're probably actually going for 128 to 129. And then when we flip it, what are they going for? Yeah, 2 for 128, 127, probably 126 is where they're actually going. To 125 is probably where they're actually going. So that's a serious drop. That is a significant drop. Again, as POE Ninja is reporting, it's about 10% drop in the Exalt market just overnight. So that's pretty amazing. And if you all have theories about how that happened without it being the bot ban, fantastic. Love to hear them, because there is just too much overlap between these things for there not to be a connection somehow. So I hope you all are enjoying your wonderful trading experiences. I have been enjoying my trading experiences this week because I got out of the X market. I've been doing mostly, as I advised you all over the weekend, I've been doing mostly Alchemy, mostly Vol, and mostly Divine Orbs. That's what I've been trading recently. You can see Divine Orbs are up over the last week. You can see that Vol Orbs are up over the last week, and you can see that Orbs of Alchemy are up over the last week. So hopefully you're enjoying trading and flipping, if you are trading and flipping. But let us know what it is that you're mostly trading and where you're making most of your money in Delve at this point in the league. That's where I'm making most of my money as of today. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy all of the drama that comes with PoE and looking at live markets and how people trading and interacting with one another impacts all of us. It's really, really fun to watch, and just another one of the fascinating and most enjoyable parts really one of the greatest games out there, Path of Exile. So way to go again. Everybody complains about trading, but it's an amazing part of PoE that I love and find fascinating. So anyway, have a great day, Exiles.